Welcome back. Time is 8:44. From our cities, beaches, and mountains, North Carolina has not only become a popular destination for tourists in recent years, it's quickly becoming a top spot to retire. New numbers show tens of thousands of older Americans are flocking to the Tar Heel State. So where are they coming from, and what does this mean for our local communities?
To break it all down, we want to bring in our Queen City News chief business correspondent, Taylor Young. Taylor, North Carolina has really quickly become one of the country's hottest retirement destinations.
Yeah, it has. So this is a shift that's really been rapidly gaining traction over the last decade. So North Carolina is now only second to Florida in terms of the amount of retirees moving in here. And we're not just talking to our beaches. I mean, these seniors are really spreading out across the entire state. And again, this is all part of a great migration trend that we've been seeing over the last couple of years. In 2023, it's estimated nearly 1 million older Americans aged 60 and up relocated across state lines. And in North Carolina, we welcomed more than 20,000 of them, according to new U.S. Census data analyzed by Smart Asset. Now, Durham and Winston-Salem were the top destination for retirees, not only in North Carolina, but the country. Both cracked the top 12 list. The only other places to see higher net migration rates were a handful of cities in Arizona, Nevada, and Oklahoma. Now, as for the states where we're seeing a lot of those seniors kind of up and leave, we're looking at New York, New Jersey, and California.
Sure, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. But why North Carolina? What specifically, if it's not just the beaches, is attracting them here over the other states?
Yeah, I think kind of looking broader out. I mean, given the state of the economy and kind of rising costs of living, economists are seeing that more older Americans are just looking for more bang for their buck. So, you know, they're looking for cheaper housing, maybe more affordable places for them to kind of retire and settle down, whether that's senior living facilities, also just moderate climate, right? They're not looking to freeze in the winter or melt under the summer heat. So when you compare North Carolina to those states where we're seeing people leaving in droves, I mean, arguably North Carolina is a lot cheaper, especially our housing market here, where a lot of these people might be looking to actually downsize how big their homes are.
Okay, so obviously we like to see North Carolina. We love it. We understand why people want to come here. But what impact does this influx of retirees have on the rest of us?
Yeah, so I mean, more retirees is absolutely going to help boost local economies, right? That's more money spent at local businesses, restaurants, shops, which could also just make the job market a little better here in terms of kind of getting more workers into those sectors. But on the flip side, this could absolutely add pressure to the housing market, right? Especially if you're a younger buyer who is kind of now competing against people who have cash offers, because a lot of these retirees, they already have homes, they're selling them, they might be able to put down cash on these homes, so that could affect the affordability route. I do know from my past reporting that there is a notable increase, at least right here in Charlotte, of more 50-plus communities being built, so that could help kind of alleviate some of that pressure. But one thing that North Carolina is absolutely lacking right now is senior care facilities. And even in stories that I've done, I mean, we know that wait lists are extremely long. A lot of these places are completely booked up, and there is an effort on the state level to kind of address that. But this is an immediate problem that really can't be fixed overnight. But I do think silver lining, it is positive. You know, we have more people moving here. I don't think anyone is going to say to stop doing that. But yeah, just impacts on the housing, impacts on, you know, what's going to happen with these retirees when they reach the age of 85, and if the state is prepared for that.
And as you mentioned, yeah, assisted living care, things like long-term living. I mean, there's a lot of different options when it comes to that.
Yeah, and the state is looking at, you know, worker shortages in that industry is a big issue right now. So kind of attracting more workers to that line of work and kind of helping taking care of that older generation.
Well, that's the saying, if you build it, they will come. So hopefully you build those senior care facilities. We have people moving here to live in them, and also people coming to work in them. Taylor, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.